Hey guys, it's Ditto here, back on Unturned Tutorials Part 2 on how to build a base. In this part we cover doors, windows, garages, storage, beds, and campfires. Hope you enjoy the video, guys. Alright, so take one bolt for a doorway, craft a frame, let's see, we need two, there we go, one frame, one bolt equals to a wooden door. Now the thing with wooden doors is you can place them anywhere on a foundation and they don't snap onto place, so you gotta make it perfectly aligned, and when it's green you just place the doorway. Alright, so to make a wooden doorway we need a wall, which is 2 wooden supports equals to 1 pillar. No, 2 wooden supports, 1 board, 1 pillar. From there we have to make 2 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, not enough. There we go. And 2 frames. 2 frames, 1 pillar, doorway. Now to make that doorway we need 1 wooden support. 1 wooden support, 1 wooden wall. There we have it, a wooden doorway. Now you just snap that onto place. Put the wooden door. Make sure it's aligned perfectly and snap it onto place. And that, guys, is how you build a base in Unturned. And so now you know how to build a base, and make sure you check this website. It's really great. You know, it's got all the crafting recipes. And that is pretty much it, guys. Now you know how to build a base. Oh yeah, and to make a fireplace, I will show you here. Alright, now to make a fireplace for the base, for maybe source of light, or to build scrap metal, because a fireplace can be used actually to craft stuff. There will be, when you go near a fireplace, I will show you later, there will be ice mark here to craft with fire. Now to get some stone for the fireplace, you just find a rock and then you just mine it. I've already mined this one, so it dropped the metal. And to make campfire, we need 4 stone. Rocks becomes 3 stones. So we need 4 stone and 4 sticks, and we have a campfire. There we have it, and I'll put one back in the base. Right, so we're back at the base here, and I will place my campfire down. Maybe I'll place mine right here. This will be nice. There we go. And we just turn it on by pressing F. Now if you're close to the fire, there's an option to use the fire as a tool. Now this can be used to create bolts from scrap metal, bolts from scrap metal. It can use to create scrap metal from stone. And let's see, we need, there we go, campfire, cooked venison, cooked bacon, and that's what you use the campfire for, or maybe a source of light. And so that is basically it for the base. And I have one more thing to show you. It is a torch, or they call it I'm not really sure how you say it, a brazier in here. Alright guys, to make a brazier or torch we need 4 sticks and 2 sticks and 2 bolts. I'll make 2 here. There we go, 2 sticks and 2 bolts to make one. And you just place them down on the wall like that. Boom, turn it on. Alright guys, so we also want windows in our house, of course. And I'll be placing 3 windows here, and there in my house. To make a window, first of all, we need a doorway. From that doorway, we make a wooden window. and that is just the window hole, not actually the window itself. And to make the window like covered, you make a wooden shutter, which I'll show you later. Now we just need a wooden window. First of all, make a wall with pillars and a frame. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. From that wall, we need one wooden support to make a wooden doorway. From that doorway into a, where was it? Wooden window, we need wooden support again, which we'll make from the sticks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Wooden window. One there, one there, and one there. Now these you can't get through unless you're crouched. Well, I mean, you can get through, but when you put the shutter later on, you can't get through unless you're crouched. Now you can leave them like that, which looks actually quite nice, or you can put a shutter on it, which you can open and close. And I'll show you how to build that now. Alright, so to make a wooden shutter, guys, we need one bolt and one wooden frame. So let's make a wooden frame. No, we don't need the fire. Alright. Okay, wooden frame and bolts. We'll make 3 doors. And from those 3 doors, we add another 3 bolts to make a shutter. Now we'll place these shutters down. Now the thing about shutters and doors is you can place them anywhere, so you need to be careful when placing them down. You can't, it does not snap on into place. You have to place it yourself. Here. So place one down here, press F to open, F to close. Place one more here. Make sure it's aligned and perfect. Open and close. And one more here. Make sure once again it's aligned. Place it. And that is how you make windows. Now guys, once you have a base, well, I mean, what are you gonna do with base? Just walk around in it? That's pretty boring. The base can be used as a spawn point. For that we use sleeping bags or a cot. Now, as shown here, sleeping bag, you need 2 duct tape and 7 cloth, and you can make a sleeping bag. I don't have the stuff though, so I cannot really show you how to make it, but I'll show you like the tools to make it, which is 7 cloth and 2 duct tape. That's all you need to make a sleeping bed. Now you place the sleeping bag down and you claim it, and that will be your new spawn point. Or you can make a cot, which is basically a bed, a metal bed with 5 scrap metal and 8 cloth. Now I have a bunch of cots here, which are claimed by my friends. Now this is mine, so I unclaim and I claim it. So now this is my bed. If I die, I just click respawn at home and I'll spawn right here. One more thing we need for the base is storage. Now you have a lot of items, but you can't carry them, so you can just basically store them in your base. Now there's three types of storage tools here, which you need crafting level 1 or level 2 and level 2, which you can improve here. Skills, I'm maxed out already, everything's maxed out. You need craftsman, you need level 1 and 2. So the first thing we can make is a, where was it? A crate. 3 wooden cross and 2 wooden frame. So we'll make that. Okay, so 3 wooden cross and wooden frame. 2 wooden frame. There we go. Now this is a crate. place one down here. There we go. This is the basic level of storage. Contains 4 slots, and anyone can access it. Anyone. Now the next two is a chest, which only you can access but can easily be destroyed, or a metal locker, which only you can access but it is harder to destroy by other people. Now to make this we need a crate, so I'll be back with you when I have the stuff to make it. Alright guys, I'm back with the tools. Now to make a chest, first of all a chest, we need, as shown here, we need a crate and 3 wooden cross. Now I got a crate here and 3 wooden cross. Now this is a chest. A large locked box, only for yourself, no one can access it. Place it right here. There we go. Now the difference between this and this is only you can access this, but it contains 6 slots, and it is still easy to destroy both of them. Now to make the most safest storage tool is a metal locker. The thing about chests and metal lockers is that metal locker only contains 4 slots, but is harder to destroy. So you either go with more space, easier to destroy, or harder to destroy but less space. Now, but if you're sharing a base, you can either have 2 storage rooms, one for a friend, or all crates. Now to make this, we need 3 scrap metal and 1 crate. I have no scrap metal, but I can just go on near the fire, click that as my tool, and create scrap metal. Now we need 3 scrap metal, 1 wooden crate. There we have a metal locker. Now we're there we go. Completely locked box. Complex lock box. Place it down right next to there. There we go. 4 slots. Now I might as well place my gun there. Yep. And some ammo for it. Now these are the 3 different types of storage which you can make in Unturned. Now that is pretty much it for the base building. I've shown you windows, I've shown you everything, but there is one more thing you need to build if you're going to have a vehicle, which is a garage. Now to make a garage, whatever you're gonna say it, is basically the same concept as a window. Now I will get back to you with the tools and the stuff to make. Now first of all we need to build the frame for the garage, which looks like this, the frame. Now to build the frame here, we'll show we need 1 wooden support and 1 wooden window. So window, we need a doorway, so it's basically from a doorway. There we go. So we need to make a doorway, we need a wall. So yep, it is complicated. Just craft some sticks. Craft some sticks from this. Okay, we got enough sticks. 1, 2 to make a pillar. There we go. Now we need a wooden frame. We have a wooden wall. From that wooden wall, we make it into a doorway, which we need 1 wooden support. 1 wooden support. We have a doorway. From that doorway, we make a, what you call it? Here, a window. 1 more wooden support. There we go. A doorway, a window. From the window we make a garage with another support. And there we have a garage, which I will place here. and just snap it on there. Now I will show you how to make the door for the garage, unless you want it opened. Alright, so here's how you build the garage door. First of all, you have to build a door using a frame and a bolt. And then with that, you build a shutter, and you need 2 of those, so 2 shutters and 2 bolts equals to 1 garage door, as seen here. Alright, now like the doors and windows, the garage acts the same way. You have to make sure it's aligned because it doesn't snap on place, and you just simply place it. Here you go, and you open it, it goes upwards, you close it again, and it fits a regular car like a Humvee, a regular car, a police car. Maybe for the bigger cars like the APC fire truck, you may need a bigger garage. After you've made your garage, simply get in your car, drive to your garage, and simply just ram the car all the way in and get out. In my base, for some reason, you get out on top, which I like. You can just close the door from there, or you can just close the door from there. Alright guys, that is it for part 1 and 2 for how to build a base on Unturned. We pretty much covered everything you need to know to build a basic base in order to, well, it's a base. It's your place to stay. And hopefully you guys found that video helpful, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to share it to your friends. Also be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We really appreciate if you guys do those things. And it's Ditto here. I'll see you in the next video.